Happy Monday, everybody. We are back for another Monday Miracle. And today, this week, we are talking about one of our youngest practice members, a just over 7-week-old girl who just came in, started new just over a week ago, and came in because she was really struggling with colicky type symptoms, very irritable, crying a lot, struggling latching, struggling eating. Struggling sleeping, just struggling being comfortable, some reflux type symptoms as well, and even had a BRUE, B-R-U-E episode, which is where they stop breathing, which is of course really, really scary for mom and baby. And there was an ER room visit and paramedics called and all the things, really, really scary. And also, of course, on her little system, very stressful. And so when mom came in, they were just looking for relief, right? Looking for this little baby to calm, to regulate, to sleep, to eat, to poop, all of those really, really important things. And they were just able to tell baby was uncomfortable. So we did our nervous system scans, which yes, we can even do them on such a young baby. We do them on the littlest of babies. We do them on kids, adults, pregnant moms. They're super safe, super easy. And so we're able to get some awesome information of where this kiddo was holding a lot of stress. There was a pretty traumatic birth in terms of just a lot of physical stress on mom and baby. And so that very quickly turns into stress in baby's nervous system in their body. And so we have started to release that. And the really cool thing when working with these really little babies is after just one visit, mom came back to go over the scans and she goes, she's been like a normal baby again, right? She has an older kiddo, and so she's able to make those comparisons like all parents do with their kids, even if you don't really want to. But, the first kiddo, was more calm and regulated. And sure, every kid has maybe some challenges, but she says, now after just one adjustment, this little lady is doing so much better, was able to sleep, was able to regulate all of those really important things, not as irritable. And she even said, her husband was a little unsure, maybe not so sure about this whole chiropractic thing. And after the first visit, he goes, I don't really know what that chiropractor did, but whatever he did, it worked. And that is what it's all about, right? Now, what I will preface with here is with older kids, even, 6 months, 9 months, a year old, it doesn't always happen that quick, right? That's the best part about working with kids in general, is it happens a lot faster than it does when we are working with adults. But for the littlest of babies, it does happen that quick often because their systems have not had that stress in there as long. The cool thing about neurology is that there are so many developmental connections, neural connections being made super fast. In the first 3 years of life, babies, toddlers, infants make more connections in a day than we as adults make in a year. So growth and development is happening so fast in that nervous system. So the quicker we get to it, the easier it is to get it out of there, get rid of those stuck patterns. Whereas when we work on even just a little bit older kids, and certainly with adults, those patterns have been ingrained in that system for a while, those stress patterns. And so it takes time and frequency and repetition in order to change that. However, there's this cool thing out there called neuroplasticity, which basically says that if we put enough work into it, we absolutely can get the change. But what it also means is that if we're putting bad input into the nervous system, we're going to get negative changes. So you just have to be really careful of what type of input you're putting in. So all of that to be said, this little girl is rocking and rolling. We're going to continue working on it because just because she had a good couple days, a good week, doesn't mean she's totally out of the woods. We're going to continue to help her, continue to support her as she continues to grow and develop. But things are looking up and it's happening fast. Happy Monday Miracle.